Good morning, students. We are continuing with our discussion on democracy. Yesterday, I gave a basic points on democracy. Today, we are discussing still about democratic setup, democratic governments. So you see, I ask you, why definition? Why do we need definition? You may be remembering the cinema Three Idiots. There, Amir Khan, the hero of the movie, discusses about a mission. The teacher asks, what is a mission? So, there are the conversation discussions. And he gives a simple definition for a mission. It's one word. It makes work easy. But the teacher was not satisfied with that answer. So there are another person stands up and gives another answer. American had really understood what is a mission. But the teacher wants that he should know the definition of the mission. Why? Because there can have different occasions and different situations. One matter may be defined in different way according to different person. Okay. So same way, when there is a confusion, we need a definition. Why can't it be like this? Why can't it be like this? When the questions arise. So then we must definitely say this is what is meant by democracy. Otherwise no need. We should really understand what it is. But when we are write down, we should be able to write it in a systematic way where the person understood correctly without any confusion. There are many items similar to that. Or democracy, democratic government, democratic functioning, like there are so many things. Dictatorships, such as a government. Monarchy, that's also a government. So what is monarchy, what is democracy, what is dictatorship, everything should be clearly defined. All those forms are governments. There are different forms of governmental systems. That is why we need a definition. Each individual begins to define the term as he wants. I will justify my democracy. Now China will say that China is having a democratic government. If we just use the term elected by the people. Yes, Chinese government is elected by the people. But we as persons, we cannot accept the term of Chinese government as a democratic government. Because election is not only the criteria to declare or to decide whether it is democratic or not. So, many points we should be very clear on what is democracy. That is why yesterday we were discussing about the definitions. Today also. So, today we are still furthering discussions on democracy. Democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. If I say this is only the criteria, then what will happen? China will become a democratic government. Then, presently kingships there are. There are some countries still having kingship. That's also government. Bhutan and I have written Bhutan and Saudi Arabia. Both these countries are having kingship at present. There are kings. Means the parliament or anything, everything is controlled, is under the control of a single person. That's a kingship, monarchy. Nobody can overrule the decisions of the king. In a democratic country or country, it is not like that. A decision is taken by the parliament, then there can have a supreme court to just check the decision, whether it is correct or not. Executive is to implement. Executive also can ask again parliament to amend the decisions. It has got authority to ask. Executive can ask the parliament. But in a kingship, he is executive, he is the judiciary, he is the legislature. So once a decision is taken by him, nobody can challenge him. Nobody can say it is wrong. Or nobody can tell him, please reconsider your decision. He may reconsider, that is left to him. That is the point of a good kingship. But the dictators may not reconsider the decisions. Both are single person administration. Then dictators like Kim Jong and Abdul Fattah al-Aziz of Egypt. He is of, famous North Korean dictator. Abdul Fattah al-Aziz is of Egypt, present Egyptian king. Egypt, there was elected government was there. But elected governments are moved and now a dictatorship is existing in Egypt. Egypt is an African country. Every country that holds may not be, here the word election is missing there, holds election may not be a democratic country. It is not a compulsion. Parvez Musharraf also conducted elections. In Chile, Pinochet also conducted elections. So election is not only the criteria to decide whether it is a democratic country. Democracy gives every man right to be his own oppressor. What is that? A very good statement. His own oppressor. Somebody is going to suppress, control me. Who is to control me? Democracy. That means I am thinking myself, I am telling, okay, I am ready. I want something, but I am telling, no, it is not good for me. It is not good for society. So I am ready to sacrifice that. Suppress my desire of something. I want to be the prime minister of the country, but the people are telling, no, we don't want you. So I suppress myself, my desire, and sacrifice my desire. And other person is permitted to be the prime minister. I accept the other person as the prime minister because democracy accepts that. People accept that. So I suppress myself. That is what the statement is called. To be his own oppressor. I am ready to suppress. If I am not elected as a person, as an MP or MLA or a prime minister, you may say it is people are not happy with you, so you are not elected. And I am bound to appreciate the person who is you. Then only it is democracy. I oppress myself. I control myself. I restrict myself. Because people are told, no, we don't want you. So that is democracy. And I accept and appreciate the thinkings of the people. I should appreciate. Okay, people have thought. Very good. That is democracy. Then, democracy consists of choosing your dictators. You choose your dictator, person who will tell you what to do. That's a dictator. Dictator is a person who dictates, tells. In your primary classes, there was a dictation competition or dictation. Teacher will say the word, you are bound to write the spelling of the word without mistake. That's a dictation test. So whether you know this. What is the dictate? This teacher dictates, you're right. You are not bound to ask any other things to teacher. Repeat, that's all. Dictate, right. Nothing else is there in between. The same way the dictator is a person who dictates and others are bound to obey. There is no permission to ask the question. So you elect a dictator. Why do you elect a dictator? The answer is after they have told you what you think it is, he will give you promises. Election time you will hear many kind of promises. There may be a promise to make a bridge where there is not even a drop of water. Such kind of huge promises you may hear during the election campaign time. And after election campaign is over, they may not come to you. So you have chosen a person and that person may become your dictator. He tells you, I come to obey because you only have selected him. And you have got the right to select him. That's a specialty. You had the choice of your own. When you had your own choice, you chose him. So he may become a dictator. So it is you who has made him. Think it is want to hear. Very nice promises will be given. Hearing the promises, you might have elected him. Later he may become a dictator. He dictates the things, you listen to it. Men's capacity for justice makes democracy possible. What is justice? What is justice? Last year or years you might have heard about the preamble of the Indian Constitution. And everywhere you hear about justice, justice, I want justice, I want justice. What is that? Whatever is worth for a person, that's justice. What he has to get. You are bound to get a free air. When the free air is given to you, that is justice. So what is your share? What you are bound to get? It may be free air. It may be your freedom of expressions. Whatever is. Or your permission to study, your admission to study, anything. That is what is right for you. What is correct for you. When you get that, you say it is justice. Here the question is, men's capacity for justice. As you desire that this is good for me, and I decide good for me, the same thing I will think that the other person also. He also has got the right to get those things. So provide him also. So that is justice. That is why reason where democracy is possible. Because that person has won the competition by running and proper following the rules and regulations. He won the competition. I am bound to appreciate him and accept this justice. Correct? I might have been stronger. I was leading before that. But the last moment he rushed and got inside. I lost. But I cannot say, no, until last I was running. The only fraction is there. So it is I should get the prize. Justice is for. So you permit him, okay, this is according to the rule, according to acceptance, he has completed, so he is first. So justice. That is what is democracy. Then it tells there in a sentence, men's inclination to injustice makes democracy necessary. This is natural for human beings. You desire that, oh, nobody was right, you would have put a leg to him and win the prize. So that thinking is injustice. It is a human mind sometimes to think negative. I should get. So that desire will be crushed by democratic method. Majority will say, no, you are wrong. other person get. That is why majority decision is. So here means inclination to injustice. It is a tendency in the human mind to get something by whatever method. It is, but it is absolutely wrong thing. We know it is absolutely wrong to get anything in a wrong way. So that should be controlled. When a dictator takes out the power in a wrong way, we tell it is injustice. But if that same dictator conducts a proper, accepted election, where all the people accept that is correct election and conduct the election, and the people elect him in a proper, correct method, then what shall we do? We have to accept it. If it is done in a proper and correct way without any malpractice. Because his administration was good, people elect him. So tell him, okay, proper election. So it is inclination to injustice is there in the human mind. Because of that, what we need? We need a democracy. If democracy is there, whether majority people takes a decision is there. At that moment, we will control our injustice. We will do what is right. So that is why democracy is needed. Democracy is a device that ensures we shall be governed no better than we deserve. Right? Not shall be governed no better than we deserve. There is a statement, Tada Raja, Tada Praja. Here it is just opposite. Tada Praja, Tada Raja. Because we select. So how the people, what we decide, we elect the person. And since we have elected that person, in the same way, the government comes. So, it is we who decide. Tada Praja, Tada Raja, because we are having the democratic system of government. How we decide. That is the statement. No better, more than that we cannot expect, because that only we have wanted. We wanted him to be the ruler. We have selected him and he ruled us. We have decided, asked him to rule. That is why it is. Okay? Then all the ills of democracy can be cured by more democracy. More democracy is there means the next sentence will make it clear. We have read that. It means I am ready to listen to others' viewpoint and ready to change if it is needed. See, read it. It means I am ready to listen to others' viewpoint and ready to change if it is needed. That means when I am permitting other person to listen to my viewpoint and agree, and I am ready to listen to other person's viewpoint and accept if it is right, that's more and more democracy. When more and more democracy is there, that's a best society. There is no rule of might. In the law of the forest is might is right. Whoever is strong, he is right. Because he does whatever he wants, nobody can question him. So when nobody can question him, that is wrong thing. That is why people thought out, no, we cannot permit the might is right, because might is right can go wrong. So he told, no, we will elect. Because it is a decision of the majority people. And each individual, when we discuss as a majority members, they should have got a correct education. Each member should have freedom to think. Each member should be independent to take his own decision and should not be afraid of anybody. And if any person takes a decision, then might should not come, because that person who takes a decision should not be afraid that after this I may be affected, I may be attacked, I may be threatened, I may be killed. Then what will happen? I will not support something that's right, because I'm afraid if I support him, other person may be very angry with me, he may attack me, I may lose everything. That society is not correct democratic society. Whether I should be absolutely free to take a decision. With my full knowledge and full mind, I should be able to take a decision. No pressure should be there on me to take a decision. Then I take a decision. Then everybody accept that decision, and the persons who have lost that situation should not feel a revenge on me. And I should not feel so much, I should not try to humiliate those who are lost also. Because they have expressed their viewpoints. Now they have to accept that I am the winner. And I should treat them with the respect. That is society. That is a democratic society. Otherwise, I will become a dictator. I listen to the opposition viewpoints. If it is a good thing, I am ready to accept it. That is a democratic government. That is why discussions are there. Many people sit together and discuss. Many viewpoints will come up. So that is democracy. Other one is not democracy, it is dictatorship. And ready to listen to the others' viewpoint and ready to change if it is needed. That is a democracy as we see. You know, this Abdul al-Azizi, the presently told the dictators, their pictures. They are both he is from Egypt, he is from North Korea, you know it. Salman of Saudi Arabia, he is the king of Saudi Arabia, and he is the king of Bhutan. This Wangchuk will come here. When you hear this, Wangchuk. Jigme Kaiser Nekmel Wangchuk. He is one of the youngest kings in the world. Bhutan, our neighboring country. So these are the kingdoms. Whether there is parliament is there, but parliament has no power, and all those everything will be decided by the kings. Saudi Arabia also Islamic. These two countries are personally sure. There are some other countries, we are not going to so many details. Then there are constitutional monarchy. Should not get confused between only these two. There are kings or queens, British queen, Japanese king, Spanish, so many other kings, but they are not real power holders. Real power holders are the parliaments of those countries and the executive, political, that we will discuss later. Okay, thank you very much. Study very well. Exam is there on the last day. So first chapter, that's the French Revolution. Prepare and be ready for it.